and throat are feeling beastly, take Hall's Mentholyptus. Rejoin the human race with your favorite Hall's Mentholyptus.
Wouldn't you like to make something special for your home? Add an individual touch to your children's clothes or create a gift to treasure and remember. It's easy with Embroidery Magic, a new fortnightly pack with everything you'll need. There are 6 inspiring ideas with clear step-by-step instructions and reusable transfer patterns, plus a file of all the stitches and skills you'll ever need. With Pack 1, there's a free basics booklet, so whether you're a beginner or a dab hand, you'll make your own Embroidery Magic.
The brains behind the Tefal safety fryer have come up with an even safer fryer, the Tefal Super Cool. It still has the sealed locking lid and the wind-down basket. But thanks to brilliant Tefal technology, the fryer is actually cool to the touch. We cannot, however, guarantee the same for the contents. The Tefal Super Cool, a cooler way to fry.
Ooh. You've never seen soup like this before. Watch out for the pasta shapes that lurk at the bottom of every tasty bowlful. New Knorr mysteries of the deep soup. Eat or be eaten.
Hello, I'm Ray Thacker. At Colindale, we've got a great deal to offer. We have the largest selection of new and used Volkswagens in London. We give terrific part exchange prices. And our service department is second to none. So, whichever Volkswagen you choose, from the Polo right up to the great big Passat.
Drop into Colindale, but watch where you walk.
Hello. Today be prepared for considerable downpours, followed by high winds.
There's nothing worse than getting through the day with a cold, but Contac 400 gives fast, effective relief from the symptoms of a cold for up to 12 hours.
As you can see, things have cleared up now. Well, when I say cleared up, I mean cleared up here, not cleared up here.
Until there's a cure, there's Contac.
It sounded like he was with the mafia or something.
It'll happen in a minute.
The nights I've heard you say that.
The two of us, back next Sunday.
Good evening. Welcome to another edition of Bullseye. Hope you're having a pleasant day. Now, people often ask me in the street, they say, could you answer the questions that you get on the programme? I mean, how do you do with them? Well, I do all right with them. But, of course, it's not all that important you answer them in the pub. They're easy. It's when you actually get on there on the desks. But what we do get, we find quite funny, is in the auditions, the contestants, when they're auditioning to get on the programme, we get some weird answers. One of the questions we asked one of the contestants was, what did Sir Christopher Cockerell invent? Now, well, we know, I mean, it's a daft name, but we know he invented the hovercraft, didn't he? And we asked this lady, what did Sir Christopher Cockerell invent? She said, was it the weather vane? Hope we can do better tonight with this set of 6 as they play Bullseye. Now then, Paul, nice to see you. First on, it's always a bit, isn't it, first to talk to, you're a bright lad doing your A-levels.
That's right, Jim, yeah.
What are you doing? What subjects are you doing, Paul?
Maths, economics and history, Jim.
Good. What do you want to be?
A politician, hopefully, in the end.
Really? Do you really? And you look such a sensible lad.
Thank you.
You're really into politics?
Yes.
You're a very good darts player. We've got the Warwickshire youth team. Does your dad beat you at darts?
I've lost him a couple of times. I feel sorry for him, you know.
Do you really? It's obviously a great relationship the pair of you've got. How young was he when he started, mate?
Oh, always had a dartboard in the house, and since he could manage to get them in, he's been playing all his life.
Delight to talk to you both. All the best with your A-levels, and all the best tonight. Who have we got now, then? We've got two real hooligans here. Now, we've got Gaynor Heatley and Molly Smith. And you, come on, where are you from, Gaynor?
Well, we live in Rochdale, but we're from Manchester.
From Manchester. And you work together, pair of you, don't you? And go on, tell us where you work.
We're in a pub in Rochdale called The Industry.
The Industry. And you're not in it, you actually...
Well, yeah.
It's yours, isn't
it?
You want a little wave, don't you?
Yeah, to my children.
Well, on two there, the one with the light on.
Two, right. I, Clay, I, Crystal, and Terry. And all the customers. And all the teams.
Read it now, can we? Are we all right? Carry on now. Now, Molly, you and Mum, and what do you do in the pub, Molly?
Well, we all do a similar job, really. We sort of promote the pub and get sing-alongs going and quizzes and...
Really?
And the teams and stuff like that.
Do you have music in the pub?
Yeah.
Piano? Organ, money?
No, we've got Scotland's most outrageous DJ, Jed.
Oh, crikey, you're always mental.
And, how do you know that?
Oh, he's potty. he's a sandwich short of a picnic.
You've got the right one.
He is, isn't he? The lights are on, but there's nobody in. It's great.
Yeah,
so you have live music
in
it? That's marvellous. It's nice to see you. Every success in the pub anyway, and tonight, of course. Now we've got the boys at the end. We've got, what have we got? We've got Colin, and you're from... Now, I don't know Rochford in Essex. Whereabouts is that? I thought I knew most places.
Well, it's just outside of Southend.
Oh, right. Oh, near Westcliff, right?
Yeah,
right down the end.
Near Westcliff, right?
Yeah, right,
area,
right.
Yeah.
Now, it's stepson and stepfather. John, how did you become Colin's stepfather?
Oh, it's a strange story. Pauline, who works in the hospital near where we live, she said, you know Jenny, who used to lodge in our house years and years ago? She's back home. She's been in Australia 13 years. Raised a family, got married. Unfortunately, she's come back, and her husband died.
Yeah.
She said, would you like to see him? Oh, I said, yeah. We went out for a drink.
And that was
And 9 months later, we were married, and I got a really made family. 23, 21, and I got a little 19.
That's a lovely story. That's excellent.
Lovely.
Give them a round of applause. Superb contestant. Well done. Nice applause. Here we go then. Questions in the first round worth £30 each. Let's play Bullseye. Mick, choose a subject for Paul.
Spellings, please, Jim.
OK, come on, Paul. Spelling we'd like.
50.
£50 you've got. For another £30, Mick. Without water, flowers wither. Please spell wither.
W-H-I-T-H-E-R.
I can offer it to Molly.
W-I-T-H-E-R.
I'll check it with Bully. W-I-T-H-E-R. Yes. H too many in there, Mick. Molly for Gaynor.
Faces, please.
Faces we'd like, Gaynor.
That's the furs.
Which member of the royal family was born at 8:18 p.m. on the 8th of the 8th, 1988?
88.
1988. Royal family, the most recent.
Harry, Prince Harry.
John.
Beatrice.
Beatrice. Oh, dear. I can see it going through you, man. Never mind. £30 bonus you've got there, John, and it's your turn. Choose a subject for Colin.
History, please, Jim.
Right, come on, Colin. History.
50.
£50. For another £30, John, which royal house fought the Wars of the Roses with the House of Lancaster?
Yorkists. York.
The House of York is right, yes. You knew that, didn't you, Molly? That's absolutely right. You're there. At the end of the first round, £50 for Mick and Paul, £30 for the girls, and John and Colin, £110. All right. We move on. £50 a question now. They are a little more difficult. Mick for Paul.
Words, please.
Words we'd like.
50.
£50. For another £50, Mick, what does the word mandatory mean?
It means that you're forced to do it, obligated to do it.
Fine, compulsory, fine. £50 you have. Molly for Gaynor.
Faces, please.
Faces with light, Gaynor.
50.
£50, she's on the way. All of you look at your monitors. First bite of the cherry to Molly. Who is that?
Tom Watts.
He's absolutely right. You're on your way, that's fine. £50. John for Colin.
Places, please.
Places.
50.
£50. For another £50, John. The Fastnet Cup is a famous sailing trophy. Off which country's coast is the Fastnet Rock?
Scotland.
I can offer it. Molly?
Ireland.
Is right. The southwest coast gives you a bonus of £50. Well done. At the end of that round, £150 to Mick and Paul. Molly and Gaynor into the lead with £180. John and Colin close behind, £160. It's making a good one, isn't it? £100 a question now. Here we go for the last time on this board, Mick.
Sport, please.
Sport, Paul, please.
50.
He's played well for you, hasn't he, Mick? Good. This is for £100. In the 1989 San Marino Grand Prix, Nigel Mansell's teammate survived a serious crash when his car hit a wall and caught fire. What's his name?
Berger.
Is right, sir, for £100. Well played. We move on. Molly for Gaynor.
Showbiz, please.
Showbiz, appropriately enough, that for Gaynor.
50.
£50 she's got. For another £100, Molly. Who is the director of the controversial film The Last Temptation of Christ? You've no light on, you're all right. And there's a light on. Mick?
Roman Polanski.
It's not. In fact, it was Martin Scorsese. John for Colin.
Britain, please, Jim.
Britain with light.
50.
50, well played. Further £100, John, if you can tell us this. In 1965, the Queen dedicated an acre of English land to the American people in memory of President Kennedy. Where is it?
Dorset.
I'm looking for a light. In fact, no, it's Runnymede, near where the Magna Carta was signed in Surrey. Which means at the end of this game, we have £300 for Mick and Paul, £230 for Molly and Gaynor, £210 for John and Colin. 3 dart players competing 3 rounds of darts against each other. Try and win the round, because the highest score is the value of the question that we can offer to their partner. What we're saying is pounds for points. Over to Tony.
Okay, Paul. 20. 20. And 20, 60. Hold on. What you are, Gaynor? 60 to beat. It's 20. 20. And treble 20, 100. Well done. That's what we have to beat, Colin. 20. Treble 20. And treble 20, 140. Well done.
Marvellous. Takes you nicely into the lead, John, if you can answer this question for £140. In 1961, the leading male dancer of the Kirov Ballet sought political asylum in Paris. Who was he?
Rudolf Nureyev.
He's exactly right, sir, for £140. Gives us, at the end of that round, 300 for Mick and Paul, 230 for Molly and Gaynor, and John and Colin well in front now with £350. Back to Tony.
Okay, Paul. It's 5. Treble 20. And treble 20, 125. Lots to do, Gaynor. 20. 20. And 20, 60. There you have it, Colin. 125 to beat. 20.
single 1. And 5, 26. So the second round to Paul.
Can you name one of the first 2 men to reach the summit of Mount Everest in 1953?
Edmund Hillary and John Hunt.
One of the men is enough, that's fine. It wasn't John Hunt, in fact, but Sir
Sherpa
Edmund Hillary,
Tenzing.
I wanted one and you gave me one. The other was Tiger Tenzing.
Yes.
Fine, gives us the scores at the end of round 2 there. 425 for Mick and Paul, 230 for Molly and Gaynor, and John and Colin, £350. Back to Tony.
That's all on this final round. We go, Paul. $20. 5. And 20. 45. There you have it, Gaynor. It's 5. 5. And 20. 30. So Colin, 45 to beat. 20. 20. And 20. 60 takes the final round.
It can't take you through, sadly, John, but it's a £60 question. What is the name of the seabird which is sought after for its fine down used for stuffing bed covers?
Eider duck.
The eider duck, sir, gives you £60. Which means that Mick and Paul have got £425, Molly and Gaynor £230, and John and Colin £410, which means we've got to say cheerio to Molly and Gaynor and John and Colin. In you come. Well played. Excellent call. Well done. Well done. You had a purple patch in the middle where it was good. They were going in nicely for you, weren't they? Played well, though. That was ridiculous, that one, that last bit. I thought you'd done it. Never mind. It's been lovely to have you with us. £410 for John and Colin. I'll count that out now. And I'll count £230 out for you girls to take back to the pub to spend. Don't give that DJ too much to drink. All right. I'll count this money out now. See you back in about 2 minutes. See you soon.
Now you can keep your car running well and looking good. Save money on garage bills and know that you've done a good job with Car Care. A weekly guide to maintaining and repairing your own car. Covering every popular make and model. It shows you exactly what to do and how to do it. With plenty of jobs for the beginner as well as for the more experienced. Published in weekly sections for filing in these practical binders. Car Care is on sale now.
Le Mans, seriously smooth.
Royal Mail stamps are celebrating a very special anniversary. 150 years ago, the world's first postage stamp was introduced. It was the penny black, and it revolutionized communications. Now, Queen Victoria and Queen Elizabeth II are linked on these new stamps, on sale from Wednesday the 10th of January onwards. You can also buy them in this attractive presentation pack. Royal Mail stamps, beautiful gifts you'll want to keep.
Free this week from the Daily Mirror. 50,000 Panini Football 90 albums and free stickers. It's #1. Plus great free soccer magazine. Get Inside Football. If you really want to know the score. Our great soccer giveaway is worth over £2. And win tickets for the FA Cup and World Cup finals. Buy the big value Daily Mirror, the colour newspaper of the year.
Touchstone Pictures brings you the oddest couple of all, Turner and Hooch.
It's for you.
It's the story of a man trying to train a dog.
No slobbering, no chewing. You will not drink from my toilet.
And a dog trying to train a man.
Tastes like health food.
You're even beginning to look like him.
Turner and Hooch.
Welcome back to part two. The two lads here through to the finals, eh? Excellent, Paul. You've got, I'm just checking, £425 there. That might just help you when you get down to Swansea, buy a couple of drinks. Give your dad a bit afterwards, eh? You play him at darts a bit. Eh? All right. It's not your turn now. You're all right. You can relax for a second. Turn of the professional dart player. 301 or more if he can get that in 9 darts. And we'll double that and give it to a charity chosen by our 2 fine dart players and, or should I say, 2 fine contestants here tonight. The gentleman we've got throwing for us is Scottish International, ranked only number 2 to the fabulous Jockey Wilson. He's a favourite with us. Second, we think. Second time on Bullseye. Please welcome as he throws for charity, Ronnie Sharp.
Sorry, Ron.
Hold on, Rob. Lovely audience tonight for you. Okay, Ron? These are for real. Best of luck. 20. Treble 20. And 20, 100. Good start. Treble 5. 20. And treble 20, 95. Every chance. 195, Ron. $20. 20. And treble 20, 100. Well done, son. 295. Well done. Good job.
Well done, Ron. Well done. Nice to see you. Oh, dear.
Getting better,
We're getting better. Is it, I was saying, I just hesitated at the only. Is it your second time or third time?
Third time.
£295. We're going to send that. Where are we going to send it to? Are you going to tell us? Oh, well, Dad, tell us.
The local hospital, the Solihull Hospital, for the premature baby unit and cervical cancer unit.
That will be away straight after the show. Thanks, courtesy of young Ronnie. You're second to Jockey now in Scotland, really, aren't you?
Well, top in Scotland, Jockey's moved out.
Well, Jockey's moved out. Yeah. He's gone with the Geordies, hasn't he?
He's gone. Under the Englishman.
That's right. They've exiled him.
Yep, that's it.
I'm sure he'll always be welcome back.
Yep.
Be nice to have you with us. Sorry you didn't do the 301, but you are getting very close to it, sir.
I'm getting better,
Next year we will do it. All right. Thanks for coming on. I'm sure you'll wish the boys all the best.
Thank you, Ronnie. Well played.
See you. God bless you.
Bye, Dad.
Ronnie Sharp. All right. As we won it. That will be welcome in Solihull. That will be down there tomorrow. No problem. No problem. It's Bully's prize board time for you now. Let's see what he's got for you tonight.
In 1.
When your time's precious, this certainly will be. It's a microwave oven.
In 2.
That important letter will look so much better with this handy portable typewriter.
In 3.
If you really must keep it to yourself, this is just for you. It's a stereo Walkman.
In 4.
I guarantee you'll really want to work, mate, on this handy workbench.
In 5.
Fingertip fun for the little ones on this exciting computer game.
In 6.
Now here's an understatement, if you like. You put them under each other. It's a nest of tables.
In 7.
Lower the pressure on yourself with this high-pressure cleaner.
In 8.
Now here's a handy prize to pick up. It's a portable television.
And Bully's special